Making his way to the ring first, representing the Honor Society, from the Nabuki Khan Dojo, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the special attraction, Scoot Robertson.
On the day that episode 8 of the Star Wars saga comes out, the man who represents perhaps the evil side of the yin and yang of that throws a robe in our face, as he always does.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what.
A model of consistency, Scoot Andrews.
But I am very happy to see this man back at the Phoenix Arena.
I can't believe it's been a year without Cobb here.
There's seriously nobody who I've been wanting to see more back here than Jeff Cobb.
Hawaii, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is Jeff Cobb.
Fresh off his first tour of Japan with New Japan Pro Wrestling, a man who woke up the professional wrestling world with his time over there. He is back and he's ready to show Scoot Robertson a little bit of respect when it comes to who really deserves a #1 contendership spot.
Indeed, you aren't right. This is his first match back from that tour. I don't know if that will, you'd think that would benefit Scoot after going through a rigorous full tour in Japan.
It is. It was 3 weeks long. You heard it. He wrestled 19 times in 20 days. And Jeff Cobb, who has absolutely skyrocketed in the professional wrestling world, and he looked very good in Japan too. He was one of the standouts of the tag league for New Japan, teaming with Mike Elgin.
I cannot believe it took him so long to get him a spot over there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy who started the PPW saga off with JR Kratos.
Yes.
In a tag team match. Now, in the 3 years since, New Japan, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. We heard rumors about Lucha Underground. We didn't we didn't see anything.
I've heard things.
We heard rumors, but we heard things.
There's a lot of people with the same exact shape as Cobb, obviously.
But this is a guy who at 260 pounds has really done what so many great professional wrestlers have done over the years, and he has traveled the world to hone his craft. He's been to Europe. He's now been to Japan. He has impressed there, and now he is back in PPW for the first time in a year since he actually faced PPW champion at the time, Drake Frost.
Right. That was the win that really cemented Frost's title reign as being legitimate.
And now Scoot Robertson, who is really trying to make a name for himself, is going to have to do it against the man who perhaps more than anybody in the Bay Area has done exactly that, and that's Jeff Cobb. And he's going to be giving up a size advantage, a power advantage, and you know what? I would actually, agility-wise, I actually put it pretty close to even. We've seen what Scoot can do.
Scoot is incredibly agile.
It's just what Jeff Cobb can do at 260 pounds.
Yeah.
Some of the things we've seen him do in a ring is just absolutely remarkable.
Any kind of lockup, any kind of grappling is an immediate advantage.
Yeah, clean break here. I did not expect that. And Scoot, what would you call that body?
Guys cut.
Cut?
Guys cut.
He ripped?
We are the Bad Bod Fed. That was the original initials.
BBF?
BBF.
That sounds really bad.
It's different than the WBF.
It's
BBF.
Very much so. Side headlock here for Robertson. And this is the other thing, too. One of the things that Cobb does so well, and you're seeing it right there, he knows leverage points. We're talking about an Olympian. We're talking about a guy who knows his way inside a wrestling ring.
Yeah, and just his incredible pushing strength, something like that, you know. Outside of, his grappling and his throws and his close quarter strength.
And now you can see Robertson. Well, look, I mean, that guy is a 260-pound tank. He is a tank. Try and move him again, Jeff Cobb says. And Scoot's going to do exactly that, he says. And, well, I mean, third time was not the charm there.
No.
And, yeah, there's a flex for Scoot Robertson. And now he's telling Cobb to take a shot.
Why not? He got 3 tries. Give Cobb one. Sure.
And he's telling Karina Kyle, watch this. You got to be careful about this. Cobb winding up. Oh, yeah. You know, Robertson, he's like, oh, I can take it. Well, they call that accumulated damage.
Yes.
Up, ducks the clothesline, ducks the back elbow. Oh, take the third one.
There it is.
And there was such amazing force behind that tackle. And I'll tell you what, Scoot Robertson, well, you might have bitten off more than you can chew here. As he tries to regroup on the outside. And that just tells you what the Jeff Cobb's like. A shoulder tackle. Something that really a lot of pro wrestlers try to use as a way to kind of, you know, build themselves up, try and find an early advantage. Jeff Cobb does it, and it looks like it's a battering ram hitting him. Oh, Scoot Robertson with a little guile here.
Jeff Cobb's a brick house.
He
the
is.
guy's a cinder block. I mean, he's shorter than me and probably about 110 pounds heavier than me, and it's all dense, thick muscle. I mean, a kind of shoulder block with that guy, it's just dynamite hitting you.
And Scoot trying to figure out a way to take advantage. It might have to be on the outside. We just saw what happened with his compatriot, Sir Samurai. Oh, but Cobb. Backhand chop.
You know, some chops land with like a stinging smack, and Cobb's chop just landed with this low-end thud.
But I want you to think about who Jeff Cobb just saw in Japan. He saw some of the hardest hitters in the world.
Yeah.
We saw him go, you know, against some of the biggest names in Japan. And he was right there with all of them.
Right.
Every single one of them. And now you can see, oh, he's got some fans helping him out here. Oh, a spit. Oh, man. And he absolutely lights up Scoot Robertson and breaks the count. Rolling back in. Rolls all the way around. One thing is very interesting about Cobb is you wonder, he's only been back from Japan a couple of days. You talked about it. Is the ring rust, or is he tired?
Wow.
Basement drop kick.
Just a pointed kick.
Oh, wow.
See.
And Scoot with those roundhouse shots. We have seen him do that before.
Scoot hits this point in a lot of matches where he's just tired of taking it, and he kind of snaps.
Now he's trying to take it to somebody.
It's
that
always when he'll surprise us with some new move, some new. Last time he flew from backstage with a dive over the top rope.
And now you can see him wrenching back on the head, and a couple of those forearm shots to the chest, and he's just going to lay him in. Cobb going to get rolled over here and not even get a 1 count as Scoot Robertson.
Cobb was kicking out as Scoot was getting in for the pin.
But you got to think about some of the guys that Cobb saw over there. Of course, some of the greatest names that New Japan had to offer, guys like Kazuchika Okada, Tetsuya Naito, and oh my God! What a release Northern Lights suplex. Scoot was trying to drive him into the corner, and Cobb just reflexively just throws him to the other side.
Dangerous to get your body that near Cobb's, and when you're tucking that shoulder to drive a guy into the corner, as you said, it just left that head, neck, and body exposed for Cobb to just
Oh, not even a 1 count again. But he went up against Chaos, as we mentioned, Okada, but Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah.
Yoshihashi. I mean, some of these guys that know how to lay it in. And
you
Cobb,
talk about exchanging chops,
Yeah.
and this guy was just opposite Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah.
That guy can throw some leather.
But then guys like War Machine, right? KES,
Right.
Killer Elite Squad.
Raymond Rowe is a hard-hitting dude.
And this is a guy who earned a lot of respect in those 3 weeks over there.
Big time.
And he's hoping that Scoot would, Scoot should take it from Jeff Cobbs. He's the guy who went, wow. What a clothesline by Scoot Robertson.
And that was all body and follow through. There was no momentum coming off the ropes. That was just a hard standing lariat. I don't think he could have landed that better.
And I think it took Cobb by surprise because when he hit hard off of that.
I think, again, Scoot is a guy who takes people by surprise. I can't help it.
A European uppercut in the corner.
I can't help but root for the guy. We've seen the work he's put in.
Cobb trying to lift Scoot out of the corner. We've seen him turn this into a suplex.
Wow.
Yeah, he does! Oh, my
Wow.
God. That is just absolutely incredible. Cover 2, and I don't know how Robertson kicked out of that. Standing moonsault! He might follow it up with the shooting star. Oh, but he rolled out of the way. Robertson did. Well scouted. Robertson to a corner. Coming off the ropes. Oh, and there's a shotgun drop kick. Sending Cobb into the corner. Cobb sends him over the top. Landing on the stage is Robertson. Kick to the stomach and snaps him across the top. Hey, we saw this last time. He might try and do it again.
Oh, man, he's bringing it all
He
out.
is. Over the top.
Oh!
Swan dive. Cover 2. Oh, and Cobb kicks out.
And this isn't a long rampway like Marco Corleone gets. This is short. Man.
And good on Scoot Robertson for seizing the moment there, knowing that after what Cobb just did with that swinging side suplex,
I have no idea
the
how
standing
Cobb
moonsault.
got that momentum on that suplex. But, yeah, hats off to Scoot. See, Cobb gets in that pattern, hitting the moonsault, following up the shooting star press. Scoot obviously scouted that.
He could be looking at that spinning roundhouse kick. Nope, ducked, and Cobb reverse. Oh, maybe German suplex. He could be looking for the Cobb boom even. Robertson, reversal. Oh, nicely done. And he is into the corner. Oh, my God! The back of Robertson's head hit the top turnbuckle. Oh, a spinning back fist. Oh, and there is that spinning enziguri. I've seen that spinning back fist before.
Yes.
The irony is not lost on me. Robertson trying to roll over. That enziguri, that's one of his knockout shots. He rolls him over. It took him a while. Does he have enough? Hooks the leg. Oh!
Man, that was close.
We have seen Robertson use that spinning roundhouse to his advantage, but not tonight. It is going to be a lot more than that to take down Jeff Cobb. And Robertson taking a few deep breaths and trying to come up with some way that he can fell Mr. Athletic. Staring him down. What could he have in mind as Cobb just barely was able to get out of that spinning round? Oh, well, you don't want to do that. Now's not the time to talk. Now is not the time to talk, Scoot Robertson.
Scoot's made it this far.
Jeff Cobb being brought to his feet. And now Robertson has him in a fireman's carry. Cobb getting out of it. Off the ropes. Turn the islands! Yes, sir! Well, welcome back.
And your winner by pinfall, and the new #1 contender to the PPW Championship, Jeff Cobb!
He added a few more islands to the tour from the last time we saw him.
Yes.
And, you know, credit Scoot Robertson, but at that point, you really, really cannot try and talk your way out of that situation. You really can.
I'm really disappointed that Scoot made it that far and then just kind of self-sabotaged his way into getting nailed with that Tour of the Islands. And that was an all-time Tour of the Islands right there. That landed hard.
Jeff Cobb, in his return to PPW, showing off some of the stuff that has made him one of the hottest names in pro wrestling today. And now the man who is the #1 contender for the Phoenix Pro Wrestling Championship.